A long line under the sun, but in spite of the sweltering heat, hundreds of men, women and children have been queuing up since 7 in the morning. They're all here because the American hospital ship, the USNS Comfort, is on a mission of medical diplomacy in Latin America. United States servicemen and women on board are visiting the poorest areas of El Salvador to give away free health care. It's something that people in this Central American nation can desperately use.
I had 2 operations on my kidney. There are good doctors here, but there aren't always good medicines. Patients in public hospitals often don't find any good services.
The United States is good for helping El Salvador. There are many people that need help here. It would cost a lot of money for me to get this operation, but here they can do it for free.
The patients are first examined in this small makeshift hospital in Acajutla, where they receive injections and other routine services. Some are given basic medicines for free.
These are our patients getting ready for surgery.
Those who need more complicated operations are taken on board the ship, which is so big that it can fit 3 American football fields. The United States considers this ship its best ambassador to Latin America, especially at a time when Cuba and Venezuela, Washington's main rivals here, are deploying hundreds of doctors to the region. It's a new political strategy that will take the USNS Comfort to at least 12 Central and South American nations, with the aim to help over 100,000 people. For the commanding officer, Captain Bruce Boynton, this voyage is much more than just a public relations campaign.
This is person to person. These are Americans that are helping other Americans. And when you fix a clubbed foot of a child, when you repair a cleft palate, you change a life. And that will remain for that individual and for that family forever.
The trip is an ambitious objective in a region that has often felt neglected by the United States foreign policy.
I think it's going to take a lot more than tending to people's particular problems to change the view of the United States. It's going to have to be combined with a change in policies, a change in the role of the United States in Latin America and the world. Sending a ship is not enough. It needs to be a piece of a larger approach, and that, I think, is what's been lacking.
But for most of these people here, politics is the last thing on their minds. They're just thankful that for once, the U.S. government is looking their way. Teresa Bo, Al Jazeera, Acajutla, El Salvador.